Now that all of our Classic era events are complete, and I will show you again, got all 3 of the tournament trophies, all 2 of the weekend trophies, and also the 1 racing trophy of the Classic era. Let's now move on to our next era, as I've just proven to you that we've got all the trophies officially. So, it's time for us to move on to our next era. And there is also the era video, but I don't think that really matters because, well, you've already seen it once. So, let's head on to the golden era. Congratulations, you have earned all the gold trophies and completed this era. Do you wish to advance to the next era now? Yes. It is time for the golden era. As this, I would imagine, is of course a promotional video to outline Porsche's golden era. Obviously got some 911s in there. Also pretty sure I just saw a 928 with the 917. Welcome to the golden era. And apparently we've also been given a bonus of 50 grand, which is interesting, but anyways. So, I'm gonna have a look and see what event we can do first. So we've got the Class 3 tournament, probably could do that first. Also gonna have a look and see what's available in the weekend races. So it's another 356 trophy, got the 914 trophy, the 924 trophy, and the 944 trophy, and the 928 trophy, and the 959 trophy. Well, you know what? I may do the 356 trophy first. And as for circuit racing, well, we've got the 917 Cup. And don't need to worry about the 550 Spider Cup because I've already done that, so... Let me think. What can I do first? Pretty sure I did both of these. So the next one is probably going to be the 924 trophy. I think I'll do that one first. I'm gonna do the 924 trophy first. Because why not? Once I can find it. Oh yeah, these are just a bunch of cars here. You know what? I think I will buy this one if there isn't any others. Oh, well we've got the 86 model, so... Well... It depends on the stats, really. 125 and... The other one... 133. Well, I don't think that's going to be too much of a top speed disadvantage. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I am going to get the 76 model whilst I'm here, partly because I want to. Do you wish to purchase the Porsche 924? It will cost 16,966 credits, yes. And now, I've got to check on the condition of this thing. So that's what we're doing first. We are doing the 924 trophy first. I should also mention there is a change of music in this thing. So... Okay, well, got some repair work to do here. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to change the colour of this thing as well, because why not? I don't think I've actually got any cars in red yet. As far as I know. Yeah, this should probably do it. Okay. Let's get on with the 924 trophy, which, if I'm not mistaken, should also be our first weekend race. Yeah, okay. So we are doing the 924 trophy first. Whilst I can say this is where Porsche's dominance in racing really started. So that's what we're doing first. Around Cactus Canyon, and where the race record is 5 minutes 59 seconds, and if I win the race I get a trophy reward of 6,000 credits. So this is the car I'm driving, the 1976 Porsche 924, and already paid for the repairs. We're basically all sorted. It's midday, and for the first time ever we're actually racing in the rain, which should be interesting. And we've got two 924 turbos with a 924S in the field. And I've decided to use the old 924 because I figure, well, since it's raining, nobody's really going to have the overall advantage. Except maybe me. But let's see how we go. This could end up going well, but it could also end up being a debacle. First time we're actually racing in the rain in this game.
2, 1, go!
So either way, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Depending on whether or not I can actually win with this thing is a completely different matter. But I can already tell the damage I've sustained at this point is already pretty significant, but either way, I have now managed to maneuver myself up into second position, even though I'm doing this in an underpowered car. Doesn't look as though the weather is causing any major effects, but either way, I am closing in on the leader, trying to see if I can prove it's possible to win this. I do want to at least give myself some elements of challenge whilst I'm here. And it is fair to say I'm definitely giving myself that. Not falling too far behind the leader so far. I might have a shot at catching him if I can avoid making the rookie mistakes. I should have a potential shot of catching him. I seem to have the better corner entries than he does, and that's where most of the interval is closing, so I figure a win might be possible. Although not like that. Okay, so I'm behind him on the first lap, but doesn't mean to say the rest of this lap is going to be much the same. I may be able to catch him here. Of course, I do want to see if I can challenge myself whilst I'm here. I might be able to make an overtake for the lead if I can get close enough. It is fair to say I've definitely inflicted some damage on this thing. Really giving it some battle scars, and trying to see if I can force my way into the lead. Also throwing a block there so I can hold on to it. I had to throw the block in order to prove it was possible for the 70s to emerge, and that's precisely what I'm trying to prove here, even though I am doing this with battle scars. But you know, point is, I'm still here in racing, and it looks as though it's going to be a pretty tight one as to who the winner is going to be. But hopefully the winner will emerge to be me, Although this is the part of the course I really hate, because I literally cannot see anything.
You've beaten a lap record for this track. It's the final lap.
And somehow, in spite of my battle scars, I still managed to somehow beat the lap record. Which is one thing I did not think was going to happen for this race. But anyway, it looks as though I do pretty much have the best car in the field now, as I'm slowly pulling away from the 924 Turbo that is just behind me. Looks as though the 76 model is going to emerge over the 86 model. I'm very much emerging with Brotherhood of Man, driving this thing rather than Europe. It is fair to say this race is favouring the Brits of Brotherhood of Man over Europe in this race. And I say that because they're both relatable to their respective eras. I should also mention Brotherhood of Man is one of 5 Eurovision winners that we've officially had from the UK. And the other ones I can think of, well, 3 of the ones I can think of include the likes of Lulu, Bucks Fizz, and Katrina and the Waves. But anyway, doesn't matter because I win.
Congratulations! You've won the race!
I win my first Golden Era race. And that's literally all I care about. So, pretty close race in the end. It is fair to say I did have to fight to get into the race lead, but at least I could prove, even with a battle-scarred car, that it was possible for me to prove I could win. Although I did have to be forceful in order to get the job done, but luckily for me at least, I did prove, with the sheer luck of tenacity, that I could get the job done. And it is fair to say, I've emerged triumphant once again. Officially. In spite of this car's age, I can at least say, with old age comes wisdom. You know, those typical cliches you hear. It's also because, well, I usually am more adaptable to racing in wet weather conditions, which also helps. Okay, so gonna take it a little bit further. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. Oh, okay. Apparently I pulled away in the end because I won by nearly 7 seconds over Rage 2. Edge finishes 3rd in the lone 924S, and in the other 924 Turbo, Hayes finishes last by over a 10th. And I set the best overall lap time with a 1 minute 56.78. So, I basically dominated the race in the end. Once I took over the lead, basically. Oh, a Porsche 959. Unless it's 959. I honestly couldn't tell which. But yes. That is now our first Golden Era event done. And I did it in the oldest 924 of the bunch. How fitting. I'm also pretty sure I'm gonna have to make repairs to this thing. But anyway, let's check out our trophy. And here is our first one, the 924 trophy, which we have just won. And so, that now concludes our first Golden Era event of the game, and next time we will be moving on to the Class 3 tournament, I think. But yeah, until then, stay tuned for more of Porsche 2000.